Yeah, this is random. So I just want to have some thoughts. I just want to share some thoughts. I have been on YouTube for over 10 years. Over 10 years. And I have only just begun. Anyway, I don't know why that popped in my head. Figure that one out. I'm trying to figure out what I'm really doing here sometimes. Uh, where is that line? There it is. Okay, cool. So I've been here for 10 years and over 10 years, and only 5 have I really taken YouTube serious. Before that, I was just posting videos for my students for classes I was teaching at a tech college, a university, because it was a place to store videos before they got in and, oh, we could store videos too. But, YouTube is free-ish, We are the product, of course, but YouTube is free-ish, so therefore we store videos there. And so, yeah, if you go look at the early stuff, Andy Warhol used to say, if I create it, therefore it's art. And so a lot of my early videos are, we'll just say artsy. We'll just say that. Yeah. I don't know. Like a squirrel eating birdseed on the back porch that I captured doing that. I don't know. Me landing, being in a airplane and landing or taking off. I can't remember which. These are things that are fascinating to me. Who knows? And I did a lot of pivoting. So I did a thing called Lita live every day in April about 5 years ago. And it must have been in April. Hence, that's why it's called live every day in April. And that was what set the spark. I had been doing podcasting and I'd also been collecting gear because I had this dream of doing YouTube, but I had not had the bravery. I was not brave enough to go live on YouTube. And then I finally did go live, and it was horrible, but that's okay. Mr. Beast says you're supposed to make 50 bad videos, and I've made 1,000 plus, so I'm getting close. I'm really close. And I have pivoted from originally doing tech news because I'm a computer person. I'm one of those computer nerds. And I could tell you a long history, but that would just bore you. But I'll just say Commodore VIC-20. We'll start there. And so then it was, then I started doing tech tutorials about topics that I was interested in. Virtualization on a Mac so you can run Windows, because I had students who ran Windows and I had students who ran Mac, so I would do tutorials using the different OSs if there was a discernible difference to make sure, hey, I didn't leave my Windows folks out or I didn't leave my Mac users out. And then, I've done tutorials about virtualization where you run Linux and stuff too, and those seem to be a lot of hits. And then I had some frustrations with OneDrive, and so I did some videos about OneDrive, and those videos are the ones that get the most views on my channel. But those aren't the ones that I would say I'm passionate about. I am more passionate about teaching about content creation, mainly because I am the student as I am teaching. I learned a long time ago, I learn better by teaching. So I will go off, I will see a topic, I will study the heck out of it, I will research it, I will then come up with ideas, and then I'll do a video tutorial about it. And a lot of times I will do that in a live stream, which is a terrible place to do it because then you fail and then you do it the right way. And I think there's a lot of learning from failing and then doing it the right way. But people don't have patience for that in a live stream. They want to see you come on and be perfection. Well, I mean, they like some failure for humor purposes, of course. Who doesn't like a good train wreck? Right? So, but the thing is that my watch time is low on my channel. So I haven't monetized. So you say, oh, Roy, you got a bunch of subscribers. I do. And I love every one of you guys that have subscribed to my channel. I love all my friends who are hanging out here with me now. When I just did this random hit a button and go live at 9:35 at night on a Sunday. And I started to do this as a recorded video, but it didn't feel natural to me because I love hitting that live button. Going live is the most fun. There's a little bit of adrenaline. There's a little bit of live without a net. You're going live, and you don't have any real things holding you up. And so I've been going through my mind. Do I need to do something to get better? What do I need to do? Because I'm of the mindset that you can learn to do anything. You may not master everything, but I think you can learn to do anything. I absolutely do. I think you can watch tutorial videos, you can attend classes, you can read books, you can do research. I think any person can learn to do anything, even if their beginning level is rudimentary and it never gets any better than that. They do get better, but maybe you never master it. And so, yeah, I have learned a lot of things. My dad was a master of many trades. Well, was a jack of many trades and a master of some. And funny enough, the things that he was a master at, I could not do. I think there was something inherently, I don't know. I wanted to be somebody else. I didn't want to be my dad. My dad was awesome, though. Don't have any problems against him and what he did and that type of thing. So, but if he had done computers, I always joke, Dad, if you'd learned computers, I would not have a career because computers is where I was at. And then I would joke about being a comedian, and my dad said, "We look funny, so that works. You're halfway there." So yeah, but I do not ever want to waste anybody's time. I want to be a value add, and so here I am. I want to know what I need to do next, and I go through it and I contemplate it, and I know part of the problem is I am attempting to be a content creator with a full-time life, just as you guys are. It is such a challenge. I have my day job. I have my family and kids. I have a grandchild now who also takes a lot of time. All that is wonderful stuff. I, most of the time, love my day job because it's very challenging and I am a problem solver. I love solving problems and I love fixing things for people. And so that has been my life. And I get into a lot of gadgets. I love gadgets, and so I do that kind of stuff. And that's where I'm at. And then my mom's had some health issues. Speaking of my dad, he passed away early this year. And we had the health issues that he had that we had to fight through. And in the end, he succumbed to those. So, but he's in a better place, And yeah. So I'm wondering, is it time for a pivot? Or is there something I need to learn that I haven't learned yet that I need to learn? And maybe you need to learn something too. And I do not mind failing on camera if you learn something from it. Because that's what a lot of my stuff has been, is me making, I don't know, a fool of myself. I don't think so. I think I genuinely was trying to do my best, and sometimes things just didn't work out. So anyway, what's next? What's next? How do I cram in content creation and a full life? And the whole thing about life is that you have to think of, these are the things that are my responsibilities. And so I will do the responsible things first, because that's how I live. I've always taken care of the priorities first. And that's my faith and my family and my day job. And then content creation was a thing that I snuck in moments for. I've done a lot of shorts lately, playing around with AI and Opus clips and that type of thing. I hate those. I do. Some of them have gotten a lot of views. Thanks for those that watched. I did try to only release the ones that had something valuable or that I thought was extremely interesting. So I do everything I can not to waste anybody's time. I don't want to waste anybody's time. But, yeah. So I see some friends out. I want to definitely acknowledge them because they're putting up with me here at this time of night. It's Mr. John Venturini, most excellent West Coast guy, are you in the West Coast tonight? I suppose you are. Let's get comments in line with the windows here. I don't usually do comments on this one, so that's why it's throwing it off. Throwing it way over there. 10 years of excellence. I don't know. I'll take your word for it. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Leah's what brought us together in August 2020. Yep, it's fun. It tests us on how much we gather and master, and then we can teach others. And it does get better over time. I appreciate what you do considerably. John, I appreciate you as well, because you are a testament to many amazing things in life. And yeah, flying by the seat of the pants when you go live. Yeah, I do like that. It's Fish Stick USA. Philip, how are you doing, sir? Happened upon me. Yeah, here I am. At the core of it all, we are communicators. If we can tell a story, we have solved more than half the story. So, yeah. Steve Wicks, hey, nice to meet you. I feel the same way. I feel like I recorded and edited videos will be more concise experience for viewers, but I love the live streaming format. I absolutely love live streaming. John says, first of all, Roy, never stop being you. At the core of it all, be you. People rally around honesty and vulnerability. Well, you got that here. I don't know how to be anybody else but me. How are you doing? Welcome. Live from Beaverton, Oregon. Yay! Beaverton, Oregon is a fun place, I bet. It sounds like a fun place. I've never been to Oregon. No, I take it back. Have I? No, I haven't been to Oregon. I've never been to Oregon. I've been to Washington, but I haven't been to Oregon. Been to California. Never been to Oregon. I got to fix that. I need to go. I mean, Portland, Oregon. I got to know. Is it anywhere close? Anyway, all right. Well, I've said some things, and before I wear out my welcome, I'm going to go. And thanks to everybody that dropped by. But if you're watching this on replay, hey, hashtag Team Replay. Give me some thought. Give me your thoughts. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up. Do I still keep doing videos on content creation? I am going to do some tutorials. I've had some people ask me for tutorials, so I feel like I'm doing stuff that people want. It's not for views. It's just because somebody said, I need this, and I like being needed. I like filling a niche and doing that. And I just won't announce to the world that video's out there. People just find it through search. So that's why I do my tutorials. You can turn off announcing to your subscribers. So not knowing why everybody's subscribed and which version of Roy, the content creator that they found, I don't like to bore my audience. So John says Oregon is amazing. Love the fact that I moved here radically different from Pennsylvania East Coast. I got to imagine it is. And there's just so much beauty there as well. I've got to imagine as well. So, all right. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.